Oh, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad. What did you fold in my clothes? They're gonna be mad.
What up, gents? It's your boy Sean C. And today we're gonna talk about a man that moved to Thailand. Shout out to @Zoom To Thailand. And he exposed his haters and indirectly showed us what men really want. If you're new to the channel, we talk about issues that help us to be better versions of ourselves, to find our purpose, and to live our best life. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. This year, we're gonna shake some stuff up, and I'm gonna do a little full-time traveling of my own. So stay tuned for that, so you won't wanna miss out on it. Now check it out. The brother Ritchie Mack, he recently had some brothers come at him.
I do believe that this is going to come to an abrupt end.
But if you got to call a spade, man, this is stricken at its finest. She look at you as a come up.
They came at him because he has a younger Thai girlfriend that she really takes care of this brother. I'm talking about like fold his clothes, cook his food, take care of his nails, all kind of stuff, right? Basically just caring the best for this man as she possibly can.
She also washes and irons and folds my clothes. And remember, I don't ask for any of this. Not one time have I asked her to do this.
The brother Richie Mack has haters that's coming at him real hard because they're saying he tricking. Basically, he had to leave the country to get a woman. If he bring this woman back to the States, that she gonna wind up running off, or she gonna listen to women here and then she gonna have a mind of her own. I mean, I strongly disagree with how they came at this brother, because all it sounded like to me is that they was hating on the brother Richie Mack from Zoom To Thailand. This brother has the right to live where he wants to. He has the right to love who he wants to. He has the right to spend his money on whatever he wants to. See, this is that man's life. And we could sit here and we could try to judge it and evaluate it because we look and say it's unrealistic. But the brothers that came at him obviously never left the country or have a very limited understanding of how the world works. Everybody here, including maybe some of you, might be in the mindset of being stuck in the matrix, thinking that this is everything, that there's nothing else but what we see here in the States. But the truth is, the world is a lot bigger place, and it has a lot different issues and problems that we never see because we are privileged. Even us that are economically strained, if you will, have it better in some respects than people in other countries. And that is the stuff that we need to look at and respect about this brother, being able to get out and do something that a lot of people will never get a chance to do. Here's the thing, men are tired right now. Men are tired of being abused. Men are tired of their feelings not being validated. Men are tired of being mistreated. Men are tired of the narratives that is wrong for you to be a man. Men are tired of it. Now, I told y'all earlier that the brother Richie Mack indirectly exposed what men really want. So one of the people that came after him, if you go look at the video, and I'm gonna link these videos so you can get the backstory on this whole thing down in the comments below. But if you look at the comment section of the hater, one of the haters that came at Richie Mack, then you gonna see that I think I read about 50 to almost 100 of those messages, and every one of them supported the brother Richie Mack, supported what's going on, and him out there finding a better way. I want you guys to hear exactly what some of these men think. Now, the brother who made the diss video, he pretty much put in the comments what he thought. I'm gonna read that for you. If you can't get a woman where you're from, the problem is you. Y'all need to leave the richest country in the world and go to a less fortunate one to make a woman stroke your ego for y'all to feel like men. That's very sad, and it's some sucker crap. How about looking in the mirror and focusing on self-improvement instead of having to lead with your wallet? By the way, she is going for any foreign man with money. She don't care about your personality, how you look physically, etc. If that's not tricking, y'all lost in the sauce. It ain't just to leave the country to have some woman stroke your ego. That's just a bonus. It's a bonus to have someone that appreciates you. Respect that it's different than what you grew up in. Now, I do believe in hard work. This brother was correct. I do believe that men should try to focus themselves, which I talked about here and is the point of this channel. And I think that he said leading with your wallet. Most women here want a six-figure dude. 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 pack. That's what women want. So whether you're leading with your wallet or not, some people aren't in the economic stratosphere to even get a lot of women. So to make this statement is idiotic at best. It sounds like someone who hasn't traveled. Sounds like someone who is closed-minded. And it's this thinking right here which keeps us trapped in our situation because we don't see better. We don't know that there's more out there. To stay exactly where you're from is to limit your experience. I'm going to read the comments from this video, a couple of these comments. Check this out. I usually rock with you, but you couldn't be any more wrong. I've actually lived in some Asian countries for a couple years. Japanese, Thai, Filipino women love black men. And they all act like this. It's no cap, no protecting of their investments. It's simply their culture to treat their men like this. Let's read another one. I lived in Panama from the age of 17 to 19, and again from 23 to 26. My father is Panamanian, and I went to stay with his family for a few years. While there, I dated women from Panama, Costa Rica, Colombia, and Brazil. Let me tell you something I noticed about these women. They were all feminine, and they would touch my hand, caress my face, rub my back, speak softly, let me take the lead, cook for me, come over to my grandmother's house, and attend my family dinners, then help the women in the kitchen with the dishes. Good luck finding women like these in America. So here it is that this brother here had women that were still feminine, that still displayed affection to him, did it genuinely, went and actually helped the women, his family, the older women, which is a good spot. A lot of times you see on Kevin Samuels stuff that he'll ask women shout out to Kevin Samuels, he'll ask women, who taught you? Who taught you how to be a wife? A lot of women are looking for husbands, but no one taught them how to be wives. And it's really easy to get men by being a little kinder, a little gentler. And you guys, as far as the women, they want to be that way to the Chads, to the Tyrone. But let you be just a normal, hardworking guy, blue collar guy. If you're not making 6 figures, 6 feet tall, 6-pack, you ain't getting hollered at. Let's continue. This is a guy that women would call goofy and dusty in the States. Over there, he's treated like a king. No amount of gym time would have changed that. Go where you're valued, not where you're tolerated. That's wise words right there. But I want y'all to get a sense. This is what men are writing. This is what men feel like. You want to know what any women that's watching this, you want to know what men want? I'm reading it right now. This is the way men think. They don't feel valued or respected here in the States. My wife treats me like this every day because she was raised by her family. Unlike women in the States, she treats all men in her family the same as she treats me, not just me. And my wife has her own money. This brother here is saying that his wife is from another country. I'm assuming so. It looks like it, right? So she's from another country, and this is just the way she was raised. This is one of the problems nowadays because women aren't raised to respect men. If anything, everything that is in media and been taught by the family and everything people see on social media tells women to treat men contrary to this. So why would any man want to stick around and keep getting beat over the head with this? Let's read another one. This brother writes, Zoom to Thailand, helping more men be happy at a time when depression rates are rising. I've been to Thailand and they love tons of different foreigners. Russians go there, so do Swedish guys, Norwegian, etc. But yet, all they want is an American passport, right? So this is what the brother said in the video. He said, hey, she's just trying to use you to get a visa. And they still act the same way. So they put on a really good front. Most women in the States can't stand up to doing those type of things 4 and 5 years. It dies after that point in time. Whereas these women stay consistent with their husbands when they married somebody that's foreign. Something to keep in mind. Now, I said something about that tricking comment. I'm gonna read this one. I agree with everything that the brother says. So he agrees with this guy who I'm reading the comments from. He says, but you can say the same thing about women here in America. The typical definition of dusty is a man that has no bag for a woman to secure. So with that said, the question for men is, what do I get for my investment? Women in the States want to secure the bag. Women overseas also want to secure the bag. So what's the better investment? I think the guy in the video is simply highlighting what he gets for his tricking investment, quote unquote tricking investment. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, look, all relationships are transactional. So here it is, you're expected to pay the bills, you're expected to be the breadwinner, you're expected to still open doors and stop robbers and fix on things. You're expected to do all these things for a woman. You can't even get a smile. You can't even get lovin's. You get married and lovin's get withheld from you. You can't get your food cooked. And it's not to say that you can't share cooking duties, because a lot of dudes I know how to cook. Guys guys would definitely split the cooking duty. But man, if I'm doing all this stuff and you can't even cook a few meals, or you don't even know how to cook, what are you bringing to the table? Because the things that women think that they bring to the table is not what men care about. And I'm reading some of these comments here so you guys know and see what men want. So I want to personally say to the brother Ritchie Mack at Zoom To Thailand, I want to say this. As we say on this channel, live your best life. You only got one life. Enjoy the one you have. Brother, live your life to the fullest. And that's what we talk about here in this channel, about us individually living our life to the fullest, becoming our best version of ourselves. And sometimes you will have to turn away from what other people are saying in order to find that. Even if it's for a moment, take advantage of it. Enjoy the good while you have it good. And it seems to me that he's doing good things out there, and I wish that brother well. Now listen, if you got a dream, go after it. Don't live with regret. Don't put up with people that don't value you. Find your purpose and live your best life.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.